Now Florida International against Miami, as dicey gets. Matt Pirelli. Look at this. Number 24 is Marshall McDuffie. He comes in. He's going to kick Pirelli in the head.
This is the image we have of college athletes.
A lot of times in football, you don't have real fights, but this is crazy. And now in the middle of this, we have a Miami player body slamming a Florida International player, if you can see, in the middle of your screen, right there. Ooh.
A guilty plea to a charge of harassment and a sentence for Duck running back LaMichael James.
Florida may be the national champs, but is their reputation taking a hit? The Orlando Sentinel detailed some of the reported 24 arrests since Urban Meyer took over in 2005.
Blood had talked a lot about this game, talked up this game beforehand, said, quote, "We owe that team a butt whooping."
But it's not just in the news.
A lot of people think that football players are just here to play football. They don't really care about school.
Football players, they're really intimidating.
In my experience, football players are not the brightest bunch.
They intimidate me when I'm sitting at center court and they want a spot, and they get that spot because I gotta go.
I'd like to see a football player solve this.
People think they're lazy.
The dumb jock.
They think they're arrogant.
We pass by them every day. We cheer them on every Saturday. But do we know who they really are?
It's easy to overlook those football players who do take their education seriously. I'm taking 18 credit hours this quarter.
There are a good number, though, that go to school and play football at the same time. They're there to get an education.
Yeah, I play football, but I'm also an industrial management major. Like, I take pride in that. Football players are hard workers. They have to handle 2 full-time commitments. Definitely don't party as much as regular students. They're disciplined.
And it's also in the news.
New York Times, USA Today, ESPN. They were all talking about this Division I All-American football player who has a high potential of being a first-round draft pick, who's interviewing for a Rhodes Scholarship in Alabama.
Tim Tebow, quarterback for the University of Florida Gators, best scholar athlete.
The first and second grade flag football program, I think it was probably 7 or 8 years ago.
Probably more mentoring than actual football skills.
Part of the community.
It meant a lot. Winning a Campbell Trophy is a lot different than some of the other awards I've been blessed to win. The Campbell Trophy takes into account on the field your play, but then in the classroom how well you do. But more importantly than both of those is your leadership and your character outside and helping your community, and what a difference that you can make.
They say if you're a nerd or a geek, so to speak, that you're uncool, that being smart isn't the way to do it. Well, to me, that's not true.
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.